All right, let's move on to the next movie, see if we can agree. The next film is a prequel to the entire Predator franchise. It's called Prey. It's set in the year of 1719 on the Great Northern Plain, when a young wannabe warrior sees a sign in the sky.
I saw a sign in the sky. I'm ready.
A young Comanche woman is trying to prove that she, a female, can actually be a warrior. And there's this sign in the sky that says it's time for the hunt, but it turns out to be more than that giant grizzly right there. It's a predator. Now, I really like the character of the predator. The last few films haven't done this franchise well, but this reinvention I enjoyed. Star Amber Midthunder. She does a good job in the lead role, but the predator here is the real star. The movie totally amps up after its arrival. This is the 5th film in the franchise, and finally, they have a fresh take on an alien traveling through the galaxy looking for worthy opponents. Director Dan Trachtenberg. Now, he really builds the suspense upon introducing the predator in this film. And then there's this moment, Adam, the bear fight. Totally awesome. Also, the Native American tribal culture mixed through the script and the storyline. It was done with reverence and history. I really like what they did there as well. All the actors were on board, solid enough. Even the French explorers to the Comanche tribe. And of course, the lead actors did a decent job. Hour and 40 minutes on this one, Adam. It kept my attention to the end. This is a definite thumbs up for me, not even a mild. This is a definite thumbs up. I was entertained. And the best thing about it, it's on Hulu. I hope this is the future of the franchise, where they take it back in time, take it other places. I think the last couple Predators were like, they're okay. But Prey on Hulu, worth the time. Where you at?
I'm actually a mild thumbs down on this one.
Down?
I think the fact that it's on Hulu almost makes you forgive some of its lesser aspects. I think if this was on the big screen, you might pick it apart more, and you might say, oh my gosh, that bear doesn't look real at all, because it is very CGI'd, and I know that all the production houses have been backed up because of the pandemic, and I think that some of that stuff's starting to slip through in the product that we see at home. I just didn't buy that bear was anything other than like almost looked like an extra from Luck, which is the movie that we're about to talk about. I think that, and the Predator itself, I think it's a credit to the original 1987 John McTiernan film that we're even still doing these movies. That movie was pretty simple and very effective for its time.
Yes.
And since then, including the 4 follow-ups, we had those 2 Alien versus Predator movies, and none of those movies had anything memorable about them at all. I will say that this is easily and by far the best of the follow-ups, but I didn't think that there was enough there to really dig into. It is an extremely simple and stripped-down story, and I do appreciate the kind of economy of the storytelling here. It's just the Amber Midthunder character versus Predator, and let's go. But I don't know if I bought her as a super credible warrior that could take on the Predator, and I can't believe that that's a sentence that I just said out loud on television. So yeah, I think that they're in terms of the other Predator films, this is save for the original. This is the best that we've seen. I just don't know if there's enough there to recommend outside of that sphere of just within this Predator franchise how it kind of stacks up.
But I even respected the moments in this movie, Adam, because there's a moment when they're crouched in the brush. And much like Bill Duke in the original, he's like, shh, I see you.
Yeah.
And I like cheered. I was at home watching this going, yeah, oh, to Bill Duke. I love that line. I'll never forget that line in Predator. There's a lot about this movie that just worked to me. And I did take into account that the movie is on Hulu.
Yes.
I think you have to take that into account where you're watching it.
In this case, it benefits it. There's also another iconic line from the first film that does get repeated wholesale in this movie. It's kind of like a wait for it. Are they going to say it?
Yes.
Are they going to say it? Then they say it. And I was actually kind of a little bit let down that they said it.
Oh, come on,
I was
man.
like, I don't think they had to say it.
Come on now.
I think we already know we're in a Predator movie. You don't have to say that one line, but they say it. Look, I gave this movie a C+. I'm on the high end of the low side.
That's funny.
I just don't think there's enough totally there.
You know why that's funny? And we got to move on after this. I gave it like a C+, B-, but that's a thumbs up for me.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That's
your B- is higher than my C+.
We're here, man. We're right back. I appreciate it.
We're doing it.